Hello, dear professor. I'm Jennifer again. Before I start presenting my ideas, I'd like to offer excuses you because I've handed my assignments in late. Sorry. Well, that said, so let's begin. Well, US has a problem with gun violence. No other developed country in the world has anywhere near the same rate of gun violence as America. The US has nearly 6 times the gun homicide rate as Canada, more than 7 times as Sweden, and nearly 60 times as Germany. The debate over gun regulation in the US seems intractable, but there is one fact that both sides can agree on. Mass shootings are just the tip of a very complicated problem. According to the most recent data, 92 people are killed with guns every day on average. Altogether, the number of guns deaths in the US from 2000 to 2030 exceeds the number of Americans killed by AIDS, by illegal drugs overdoses, the Iraq and Afghanistan wars, and terrorism combined. It should be clear by now that this level of gun violence is an uniquely American problem among the developed world, and here is one reason why. There are a ton of gangs in the US. If we take a look back at the 10 countries with the highest levels of human development, you can see that it is relatively really easy to get a gun in the US. All the other countries require a license to purchase most guns, and those purchases are recorded into an official registry. To get the license, people have to state a reason for why they want a gun, and in most countries, they have to pass a safety test and are required by law to store their guns safely. In part because it's lacks laws. There are well over 300 million guns in the US and counting. Recent studies of the National Security Department that seek to establish the real numbers of gun deaths and at gun ownership, it shows that among highly developed countries, the more guns in a country, the more gun deaths. The same study also shows that the correlation between gun ownership and gun deaths is even stronger for suicides. And it makes sense. Depression with a gun is more dangerous than depression without one. Likewise, fights, domestic disputes, road rage, drunkenness, all is much more dangerous with a gun than without. That said, this situation might need different policies to keep gangs away from potential mass shooters, that either need to keep them out of inner city gangs or out of the hands of someone who might hurt themselves. America doesn't have a gun problem, it has several of them. Okay, that was all for now. See you in the next task, in next time, in a next record. Bye bye.